Hi, it is the human operating system time. So in this past a week or so, I have made proposal to my Wing Chun friends and traditional Chinese martial arts sifus to use heart rate variability measurement to verify whether one really develop the Xing Qi to Dantian or not. Be it the Wing Chun YJKYM or any type of Qi Gong or any type of meditations or any type of internal art, using the heart rate variability to verify it. Okay, so I got many friends right away like it and ask me what type of the chest heart rate monitor I'm using. Well, I'm using the Garmin, okay, and actually another good one is the Polar 10, okay. So you want to use that. You don't want to use what they call the PPG or the one which is using the light, the LED light. Okay, this is right away it stick to the body. Okay, this is more accurate. Okay, and you want to use this or the Polar 10. Polar 10 is a very good one. Okay, so it is very simple. You just get one of those thread. You get one of the apps in your smartphone. There are plenty of the heart rate variability applications, okay, in the smartphone. Just get it and then you measure it. You follow the instructions of the applications of the cell phone apps or smartphone apps, and that's all what you need. And so what do we develop? We know exactly, okay? Now, saying that, I like to explain a little bit on the heart rate variability, very briefly, so that we all know what it is. So today is in science, in sports science, heart rate variability is a biomarker to track our well-being. So be it in the training, recovery, stress handling, the resilience, this all can be tracked with the heart rate variability. Okay, so you can read about it. You know, there's all the papers and so forth around the website. Go check out for that. Okay, this is a good thing. Okay, so because it is one biomarker which is can tell us how are we doing. Okay, on our body. Okay, on our stress and on our training, or do we need recovery? You know, those kind of stuff. So. Now the question is, so how to improve or increase the heart rate variability? Okay, how to increase it? Now, first thing is that because diet do influence your heart rate variability. Okay, so if we make an assumption based on the diet is proper. Again, you can read on the website that what type of food, okay, will help you to manage your heart rate variability. Okay, which is helping the heart rate variability to improve. Okay, so in terms of after we know that we need to have a proper diet, then we know that heart rate variability today is a science. Okay, to improve it is like when we breathe slowly, meaning our breathing rate going down, then the heartbeat, our heartbeat synchronized with our breathing rhythm. Heartbeat synchronized with the breathing rhythm when our breathing going slower. Okay, now when that happen, the heart's beat to beat interval vary more. It become very more. Okay, so the intervals between beat, heartbeat, it varies more. Okay, so that is the heart rate variability increasing more. And of course, when we are healthy, the heart rate variability is higher. When we are stressed or we are overtraining, then the heart rate variability is lower. Now, so this is about heart rate variability. Now, so how is this linked to the 心气度丹田 of the YJKYM, internal martial arts, Qigong and meditation? How is this linked to that? Well, it turns out that anybody, if they want to have the 心气度丹田, they will first have to have a natural lower abs breathing develop, which is a slower, deeper breathing. So, in other words, that anyone who can really do the 心气度丹田 will have to be able to handle their heart rate variability. Because as I just shared with you, breathing go slow, the heart rate synchronized with the breathing rhythm, the heart rate, the beat-to-beat variability become more. Okay. So anybody who claim that they can 心气度丹田, well, just measure it with the heart rate variability. See what happened between you in the stress time and you right away you go 心气度丹田, you get into that state after say 30 minutes and see what happened. If you have a real deal, it's going to have your heart rate variability. Okay? So it is increasing it. Okay? Now if you are stressing, you are stressed and you're overtraining, of course your heart rate variability is going down, right? Now if you really train internal or Qigong or proper YJKYM, which be able to develop the 心气度丹田, your heart rate variability will increase or rise up compared with before you develop it. Okay, so you look at the people who is in yoga and meditation, the real deal, they can do that. Now there's research from that, right? And so then in 心气度丹田, one will get into the natural resonance breathing. They need to get there first, okay? And then that be able to get into the natural resonant breathing when the breathing naturally, not forcefully. If you force it, it's a different story. You might suffocate or anything, okay? But you just get into the natural resonant breathing, you go in there, you get down to the breathing like 6 breathing per minute, 5 breathing per minute, those area. That's where scientific study you can see that it increased the heart rate variability. Okay, so it is scientific now. Okay, so YJKYM, if the YJKYM cannot do this, you know it doesn't work. The Qigong, the internal art, if it is not doing that, be able to handle the heart rate variability, one doesn't develop it, one have never developed it. So the bottom line is this, okay? we can say, oh, you know, I have this YJKYM, mine have this power, this chi power, internal power, whatever. If you start with the chest strap, measure the heart rate variability, and you look at it, see whether you have a handling or not. If one have a handling, that means one do have the training of the Xing Qi of the Dantian, and thus be able to recover from training and be able to make the body mind more resilient to facing stress. So one really have it. Now if one don't have it, one cannot do it. That means one don't have the training, disregard of anything. So this again, this heart rate variability, the reason I bring out to Asia also, I just make a Chinese article in Asia on YJKYM and on this heart rate variability. It is the time to base things on a scientific standard. You don't want to say, you know, my lineage is doing this way, my style doing this way, I have this internal art way. Well, forget about it. Just put the heart rate variability measurement, put the heart rate monitor, the chest strap in, and see whether one get it or not. And it is better that way, because this way we really stick with the real traditional Chinese martial art, or the ancient teaching, or the true YJKYM teaching, training. It's not somebody can just go made up their own stuff and then say, well, this is my better YJKYM, no, or better Qigong. No, we shouldn't do that. So instead of getting into really, you know, this philosophical, just put the chest strap to measure the heart rate variability. Because bottom line is this: even if, you know, we don't want to talk about high moral, say we just based on buy and sell, customer to buy a product. Do you want to buy a product which is works according to the specifications, or you want to buy a product keeping pay the money and the product is just do nothing? So the same thing is, you know, we study traditional Chinese martial arts. We say this is Qigong for healing, Qigong for the stress, handling stress, Qigong for all kinds of stuff, internal Fa-Jing, all this kind of thing. Well, let's look at it, okay? So it's not about my lineage, your lineage. Now it is scientifically, is it or it is not, okay? Keep everybody honest, okay? And for the Xing Qi to Dantian, as what I just now explained, it got to do with the four handling of the first four of the 6 core element, okay? And by the way, my definitions, using my definition, and because 6, 13, 3, 6 core element, 13 state, and 3 system key is mind development, mind coining the term. Why do I say this? Sound like I'm very ego, right? No, it's not. Because I don't want people mess it up using my term and just doing whatever heck they are doing, okay? You know, like, oh, I know 6 core element too. No. My definition is clearly in my books. So even 100 years from today, it has to be like that, okay? Because it has to deliver, be able to get you to show or verify by heart rate variability. If you follow somebody's definition, 6 core element, I have no idea what the heck's going on, okay? So this is what it is. Now, In order to get the Xing Qi to Dantian, one need to develop the physical body, the mind, the breathing. And then of course get into the Qi, because Xing Qi to Dantian. However, if one develop the physical body, the mind, and the breathing, one will be able to handle heart rate variability verifications. Okay? It is just plain science. And the reason why we shouldn't just say, oh, I just slow down my breathing. The reason is the diaphragm, our diaphragm. If we do not condition our body, this diaphragm is not going to function with natural high amplitude. So you end up what? You end up suffocated or end up stressed. Also this body, if the 7 bolt is not loosened up, you just clamping your knee, doing all those kind of stuff, we call YJKYM or all kinds of 站桩, you cannot get that. Because the body has to be conditioned to prepare for the slower breathing or the natural resonance breathing, like all the gurus. When you can read on the scientific study of heart rate variability, when the scientists do the experiment with all this highly accomplished guru, they go meditate and they can see their breathing going down to 6 breaths per minute, those kind of stuff. Okay, and that's why they study all this. So the body need to be conditioned on top of the diet. Okay, don't forget about the diet. Okay, so this is the truth of the entire thing, and the truth is not my truth. It's not Hendrik's truth. The truth is it has to be scientific, and there's no need to do try and error. Why? Because in these 2 books, I already put the details up. So over here, there's a chapter on physiology. Okay, this is the physiological development of Wing Chun, short strike Wing Chun, where one using this to condition the body, the 7 bolts, so that one get into what I call the 2C state, deep lower abs breathing. Okay, and anybody who get the deep lower abs breathing, like one of the Wing Chun friends, he told me, I went to my Wing Chun class and everybody is sweating and so forth, and I'm using 2C and I'm not even sweating. And people ask me, why don't you sweating and so forth? Or you need to work harder. Well, he's just smiling. Why? Because if you use 2C, you have a deep lower abs breathing. Then you are not stuck your breathing in here and try to force it, like burning a candle on the both ends. So with the 2C, for sure your breathing, your handling, your heart rate is not going to fly high. Okay, you have the handling. So if you want to do the heart rate variability, you use a 2C, get into the 2C state and to do it, versus you just using usual, like the usual clamping knees type of YJKYM to do it. It will show you the difference right away. Okay, because you're breathing. Okay, and another thing is that in this book, there's a chapter on the breathing element. The breathing element. It is talking about how to develop this natural resonance breathing, where you don't use your mind to control, or you don't use your mind to brute forcing. Okay. So it is here. It is here. Okay. And I didn't invent that. I just present what the ancient talking about in this 2 book. That's why I make it a textbook. Textbook is for everybody, not for any style or lineage or any kind of followers. No, it has to be like that. Okay, so things in here. One need to expect using heart rate variability. to verify it if one do it properly. Okay. So with this thing, one be able to read like the writing of the Wing Chun YJKYM 1850 and be able to know, oh, this is how I get into this state, this is how the Xing Qi Dan Tian means, and so forth, because this is already experienced. It's not spinning with our heart, our mind, okay? And then it's not keeping saying, oh, this is my lineage, my grandmaster, this grandmaster. Over here right now, like these few days, I told my friend in Asia, all the seafoods and grand seafood. I say, let's making it flat, okay? Just push everything away and make it flat. We base on one thing, which is science, heart rate variability. If you want to talk about Xing Qi to Dan Tian, you have the cardio, the lower abs breathing, fudging power, then you better be able to show your handling of the heart rate variability. It is no longer about titles, dropping titles or style. It is about the measurement of heart rate variability. If you say you have Qigong and so forth, it has to be that way. Okay? And as far as I say, you just go buy one of this strap. No, the SuunTo one, and then the polar one. No, but just make sure get it, not the LED type, the PPG type, but the one stuck to the body. And actually, by the way, I have one which is the this tape in the body, like in the hospital grade. Okay, so that's why I know this is the type which is like in the hospital. You just when you go to the hospital, the doctor and the cardiologist, they stick on your body, those type of great kind of stuff. So that's why I verify this kind of stuff. I know, okay, and the idea is I want to make this an education. It's not about I'm this grandmaster, that grandmaster, 100 grandmaster. No, I can screw up too. So we all rely on scientific stuff. Only then, we honest with ourselves, we be able to improve. Otherwise, we stuck. So this is to share with you today. Okay. Just get a chest strap. It is inexpensive. If you don't know what to do or what I'm talking about on this natural resonant breathing, get the books. Because this book is for a lifetime reference. This is ancient traditional Chinese martial art Qigong meditation teaching. Translate or summarize the common denominator, translate into English. It is impractical to study and translate the books of all the Chinese book related to English. It's impractical at all. Even if you can translate the books, still there will be argue on translation, like Xing Qi to Dan Tian. Everybody argues Xing Qi to Dan Tian for decades. But did anybody tell you have to condition your body, your diaphragm, and so that you can get into the natural resonant breathing? What the Chinese have it, okay? Like this meditations grandmaster who passed away decades ago, Jiang Weiqiao, he talked about that in his Yin Shi Zhi meditation. Okay, how does this have to be syncing, those kind of stuff. Okay, so one need to know what it is. It's not just a language translations. That's why it is important now for us to really clearly know what it is. And we don't even want to get to high moral and all kind of stuff. Just look at it like a common business. You buy a product. You want a product which is function. You sell a product. You want to sell a product which is according to specifications. It's just at this level, okay? So this is for you today.